See that cat there? She has two babies now. Last year she was a kitten. There's another there's another cat that looks exactly like that cat. I think they're twins. I like to think they're twins. Anyway, today is October 6th. I'm taking the 7 o'clock bus to Phnom Penh. Going to go Phnom Penh. I'm going to skip Koh Rong because I really want to see how far I can get in Vietnam. My plan is still to run, walk, jog, whatever you call it, WW run from Saigon to Hanoi. My calculation is 55 days, actually 54. 54 is a good number because my mom knows it's a good number. So I like to finish before 54 days. 55 would be nice because it's a funny number in Thailand. But at any rate, I like to end my trip in 55 days so I can come back to Cambodia and possibly visit Thailand, and then fly out from Siem Reap around 8th, 9th, or 10th. But last year my flight was moved forward to one day, and I missed my flight. And then since my passport was expiring within 6 months, I can't really just go across the border and renew the visa. If you have a similar situation, just go to the immigration office before it expires and pay the fine, and you automatically get it renewed. I think that's what I understand. That's what you should do. But my great Canadian embassy didn't give me the correct info. I think those guys should be fired, in my opinion. So, anyways, they just told me just to pay the fine at the airport. So, those fuckers got me in trouble. Anyway, I should give you a recap on what happened yesterday. It's supposed to be a 50 kilometer bike ride back and forth to be 80, but again, it was my first time actually running with a direction as to where I'm supposed to go. Beautifully, MapMe actually took me to actually, I shouldn't blame MapMe. I actually wasn't looking at my map. I went through the Angkor Wat Temple thinking that that's the right direction, and actually I actually really enjoy that bike trip because I went through a few areas where there's running water and a square river. I thought about going back and filming it just because it's so different than the Angkor Wat that I've seen many times. It's very naturist, and it's quiet. It's out of the tourist path because it's such a humongous area. Imagine the whole civilization. 12th century, Khmer used to live there, and I've heard they starved or something happened, and then they were wiped out. So my intention yesterday was to go to Ben Shui. Shui is actually girl. I realized. No, I didn't realize. Someone told me. So that's why it's called Lady Temple, and I asked some local people, why is it called Lady Temple? Internet said some the sculpture or the relic was created by a woman. I go, by a woman? I asked one of the a tour guide there. He said no, it's by the guru, who's the teacher of the king. They actually built that site. So assuming that they were Hindus, or Hindu believe that was 150 or 200 years before before Angkor Wat. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed because it's actually a small site. I didn't read everything on the internet. That the place is actually very small. But what's that cliche saying that the journey is actually more beautiful than the destination? I don't blame Matt Me for taking me at the long route. I actually really enjoy my journey. As crazy as it sounds, the night before, I only had less than 3 hours of sleep. I know I went to sleep around midnight, 12:35. I woke up at 12:45, and I knew I didn't get enough sleep. And then when I was biking out, I had lunch, and then in Angkor Wat, I was feeling sleepy. I don't know if it is the loose weight steroids that I bought that is having that side effects. But yeah, and even going there, I realized I should have brought more Cambodian Gatorade, because once I drink that stuff, you're energized for a little bit, but and then you crash. So at 8:35, I took a nap, and I knew I was gonna sleep for an hour, so I did sleep for about 55 minutes, and I woke up, and I keep biking without looking at the map, thinking I'm going the right way. But long story short, it took me 9 hours, minus of course an hour of sleeping, and maybe hour in total of breaks and hanging out with these street temple vendors because they had no customer. And I actually left my umbrella there and gave the money to buy the scarf, thinking that I would go back. But by the time I actually got to the lady temple, it was oh shit, it's 6 minutes now. Oh fuck, I'll have to post this on YouTube. Shit, I was hoping that this video would be less than 6 minutes, but again, it's more than 6 minutes. Anyway, I should say, what else should I say? Yeah, so the time it took me there, let's say it took me 7 hours, but coming back, I took the just maybe the water lady said it's right. I bought this relic from her. She said it will give me good luck, and I honestly was just following this road, and I saw a few signs saying Siem Reap is this way or Angkor Wat, and I asked people, "Is this Angkor Wat?" They said, "Yeah, keep going straight." And then in 2 hours, I rode 30 kilometers. And again, you have to understand, anytime you see waterfall, you're going uphill. So going downhill is an easier ride. So I didn't notice going uphill was a hard ride, but I guess it was hard. I don't ride bikes all the time. It did take me, yeah, by the time I got to the Lady Temple, I left here at 6:45, and by the time I got there, it was just a little bit over 3 o'clock. So I really have to see the temple fast in 45 an hour. And then I need to get back here before sunset, because I have experience in 10 years ago when I was in Laos. I noticed that when you notice the streets don't have street lights, then you're in trouble, because the bike that I rented don't have a light, even though I bought an expensive flashlight from Mountain Equipment Co-op that I know I'll be visible and I'll see the street. But still, the road there has so many potholes. Even during the day, you have to be careful. At nighttime, there's no way I'm riding a bike. So yesterday, after seeing the temple, there's no way I'm gonna go see the waterfall. If I see the waterfall, which I was willing to, I'll probably have to stay at the guest house. And then since I'm running out of time, I'll skip the waterfall. But anyway, I got back in good time, because I was lucky to find this road that just brings you straight back to Siem Reap, 30 kilometers, and my phone is basically dead by the time I came back. That was it. And today my trip is to go to Phnom Penh, and then after Phnom Penh, I'm just gonna get my Vietnam visa. I'm gonna go straight to Vietnam, and I'll tell you my plan in Vietnam. I have it rough draft when I was on the plane from Vancouver to San Fran to here, and then I missed my flight in Thailand. And maybe they purposely want me to miss the flight, because look, I fly so many times. I arrive at the airport early. the lady said, "Oh, we call your name 3 4 times." I said, "What do you mean 3 4 times?" Well, maybe it's just an act. They want me to let me know that I'm not banned in Thailand, and I'm here now. So I'll be flying out here in the first week of December, and that's that. Okay, that's it for this video. I just want to post something on YouTube, I mean Facebook, before I leave, so you guys know where I'm heading to. Mono Rum, see you in Phnom Penh.